Hello everybody. So today's topic we are going to learn about the crude drugs, that is biological source, chemical constituents, therapeutic efficacy and of the crude drugs. So in this pharmacognosy of first year D Pharma, we are learning the 64 drugs with its biological source, and the chemical constituents are nothing but the active constituents. Therapeutic efficacy means the medicinal uses or the therapeutic uses of the crude drugs. So in that, the first one is laxatives. See, this laxatives, it is obtained from the Latin word laxa, which means to evacuate. So in detail, the laxatives may be defined as the drugs which loosens the bowels. Bowels means which are used to expel the bowels from the gastrointestinal tract, and they are also used to treat constipation. Constipation means the person feels difficulty in throwing out the bowels, and next is it is also used to evacuate the intestinal evacuation. That means the undigested food which will be stored in the gastrointestinal tract, it will be thrown out of the body from the anus. That is nothing but evacuation of the intestine. So laxatives can be defined as the drugs which loosens the bowels, which are used to treat the constipation and which are used to evacuate the intestinal region, and they are also used to convert the hard form stools to soft form stools. So depending on the intensity of the drug effects, that means depending on the efficiency of the drug effects, the laxatives will be divided into 4 types. One is laxatives, purgatives, drastics and hydrocox. Coming to the laxatives. So as I told you, laxatives, these are the drugs which are used in the elimination of the soft form stools. That means which are used to throw out the fecus from the gastrointestinal tract, or which are used to loosen the bowels. The examples of the laxatives are senna, isapcol and CMC. CMC is nothing but carboxymethyl cellulose. Next, coming to the purgatives. These are the class of the laxatives which are used for the fluid evacuation. Means when the stools are in the fluid state or in the liquid state. So those drugs which are used for the evacuation of the fluid evacuation are called as the purgatives. Example is castor oil and rhubarb. So these are also laxatives, but hence they are useful in the fluid evacuation. They are called as the purgatives. Next, coming to the drastics. Drastics means they act by irritating the mucous membrane. Means the kind of laxatives which are showing the irritant action on the mucous membrane. Mucous membrane is nothing but the lining of the stomach region. They irritate the mucous membrane and help to throw out the bowels from the intestine. Example is podophyllum. Podophyllum is a resin. Resin is nothing but a gum-like substance. So next, the fourth classification of laxative is hydrocox. See, hydrocox. Hydro means what? Water. Right? Hydro means water. The hydrocox, these are the kind of laxatives which produces the fluid motion. That means the hard form stools, the solid stools are converted into fluid form. Those are called as the hydrocox. The example is colocin. So I think you understood the classification of the laxatives. Now that means depending on the intensity of the crude drugs and the drug effects, they are classified into 4 types. One is laxative, purgatives, drastics and hydrocox. So coming to the examples of the laxatives, the first example of this laxative is aloe. You are knowing what is aloe. Aloe, it is commonly called as aloe vera. The synonym of the aloe. Synonym is nothing but the other name of the aloe. It is a crude drug. The synonym is aloe. And the biological source. Biological source means from where we get that crude drug. So the biological source, aloe, is the dried juice of the leaves of aloe barbadensis. So it is the dried juice. You have seen the aloe plant. In that, it will be like the hard stem. Inside that, there will be a jelly-like substances that will be collected and it will be dried. That is nothing but the dried juice of the leaves of aloe barbadensis. Aloe barbadensis is nothing but the scientific name of the aloe. So, and the family is Liliaceae. It belongs to the family called Liliaceae. So, the biological source of aloe, it is the dried juice obtained from the stems or the leaves of aloe barbadensis belonging to the family Liliaceae. Coming to the organoleptic characters. Organoleptic characters are nothing but the morphological characters, or which we can see the characters by using our sense organs. For example, color. The color of the aloe will be, means it will be either brownish black or brown in color depending on the variety. See, there are different types of alloys. One is curaco alloys, gingiber alloys, and socotrin alloys. So, depending on which alloy it is, the color of the juice, the color of the alloy is varying. So, it will be usually brownish black or black in color. Next, odor. Odor means we smell with our nose. That is, it is having the characteristic odor. Characteristic odor means it can be easily identified that it is the odor of the alloy itself. Next, coming to the taste. Taste is intensely bitter. Intensely bitter. Bitter means it will be neither sour in taste or sweet in taste. Means one cannot withstand that taste. That is nothing but the intensely bitter taste. Next is size, irregular masses, means it will be not coming in the form of the regular sizes. Either it may be, it is not either in a round shape or globular or else rectangular. It will be coming in the form of irregular masses. So this dried juice, the juice will be collected and it will be dried. That means all the moisture content from this, it will be thrown off by the help of the evaporation, so that it forms the irregular masses. So the organoleptic characters of color is depending on the variety obtained. It is either brownish black or black in color. Odor is characteristic. Taste is intensely bitter. Size is the form of irregular masses. So next, coming to the active constituents. So depending on the active constituents or the chemical ingredients present in that, it will be used for various medicinal effects. So the main active constituents of alloy are, it contains glycosides, and in that glycoside a main important crystalline substance is barbiloin. See, as the name indicates, barbidonesis, it contains barbiloin. You can easily remember it. So crystalline substance barbiloin, isobarbiloin, and resins like amodine and alloy amodine. So these are the active constituents which are present in the alloy. They are nothing but the glycosides. Okay. So next, coming to the uses. So what is the use of the alloy? Everybody are knowing what is the use of the alloy. Alloy is usually used in the preparation of many of the cosmetic products, right? So the first main here, the use is, it is used as an irritant purgative. I told you, irritant purgative is nothing but the drugs which are helpful in evacuation of the fluid balls. So here, the alloy is used as an irritant purgative. It is also used in the manufacturing of the cosmetics. That means it is used in the preparation of various emollients. Emollients means which are used in the for topical application of the skin. That means they are giving the cooling sensation on the skin surface. It is also used to treat the sunburns, or else it is also used in the radiation therapy of the bones. So hope you understood this video. Thank you.